Hey guys, welcome back. Like I said, I would have a Saturday morning video for you. I'll probably have a few videos up from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway later this afternoon as some of the action on track begins. Not sure what time it's going to be as I upload this, but right now we're going to go ahead and open up the 2009 Press Pass Element box. And we've opened one of these recently, got some pretty decent cards out of it. I don't think we've pulled any relics or any autographs out of these yet. I think we've opened about 4 or 5 of these. I believe I picked these up from Steel City or Dave and Adams or one of the card companies. There you see Gordon Jr. and Kyle Busch on the front. Look for authentic autographs and race shoes memorabilia. Kind of have 3 like sides on the box. Then we'll zoom in a little bit, let you guys look at those odds. Kind of scroll up a little bit. That way you guys can hit your pause button if you want to see what you're going to get in this. Several good rookies in this set. I believe Joey Logano has a rookie in this. Ricky Stenhouse. Scott Speed, I think. Ricky Carmichael. Maybe not Scott Speed. That pack, well, I thought that pack looks a little thicker. We'll throw that one to the bottom and then we'll just go through these. Not really going to rapid fire through these, but we're going to be fairly swift on them. So we've seen these cards plenty, kind of like we've seen a lot of these tonight. And we've definitely seen a lot of the 2017 Donruss, which I still have a full bag of retail sitting off to my right. So we've got an atomic number card of Tony Stewart. And of course, these cards have the card number on the front as well as the back. And of course, they have the driver's like this particular subset card, atomic number 13, 13th driver to lead 10,000 laps. So very nice. Then the other ones, the regular base set cards, have the driver's initials, kind of like you'd see them on the periodic table. So you have Kevin Harvick. Then we have a combustion, Carl Edwards. This is not an insert. This is not a parallel. It's just how this particular subset is done. Nice lab report. We've talked about this before. That feels like the edge of a spiral-bound notebook. Mark Martin. There's our Joey Logano rookie that we were looking for. Set that one aside. Get it sleeved up. And then AAA Ford Fusion. This was Anatomy of a Race Car, double frame rail, and energy absorbing material. Of course, that is the number 6 AAA Ford Fusion of David Reagan during his time at Roush Fenway. Go to pack number 2. Start with Clint Boyer. Of course, you hold it like that, this is really kind of hard to see unless you get that light on there just right. Clint Boyer starts us off. Anatomy of a Race Car, Dale Jr. What do we have here? In-car cameras. Talks about that technology. Eric Almirola. Another Mystery Elements, Missing Elements Mystery Contest. I believe this one is actually Jeff Gordon, because we did get a Dale Earnhardt one recently. So that one is a contest card. Jeff Gordon, Casey Kane, and Metamorphosis, Carl Edwards. So we did get a, I don't have it off to my, thought maybe I had it sleeved up over here, but I don't see it off to my right. I've got a bunch of stacks off screen as I've just fallen way behind in my sorting processes. Working a lot of overtime, don't have a lot of time to get a lot of other things done. Do have able to put up 10 or 15 minutes a day to throw a video together for you guys because I enjoy doing that. Regan Smith during his time at Dale Earnhardt Inc. in the 01 car. Nanosecond, Dale Jr. Of course, we've seen that one, or we've seen Dale Jr. a number of times in various sets. Clint Boyer, his time in the Nationwide Series. Oh, wow, this is a nice one. Dale Earnhardt Jr., Kinetic Energy. And of course, this has a little bit of a texture to it, an embossed texture, if you will. Anatomy of a Race Car. What do they have here? The hood, roof, and deck lid. The 3 things on this car that they were always getting penalized for. So that's kind of ironic. And Kevin Harvick. If you go back to the 2007 Sears Point race, Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson's team were penalized. NASCAR used to have a claw before they had this laser scan for the cars. They had what they called the claw, and it was a template that measured a bunch of different angles and sections of the car, and if it didn't fit, then you had to there were different penalties, and Gordon and Johnson had severe penalties that weekend in 2007 for failing the claw template inspection. Red Bull Racing, Brian Vickers. Brad Keselowski during his time driving for Dale Jr. Here's another combustion, Joey Logano. I think there we go. It's I couldn't remember what it was called. Lab Report, again, that spiral-bound feel. It's really cool how they did that. Very creative with Press Pass. Red Bull Toyota, Brian Vickers. What's the anatomy of this one? Windshield clips. Okay. And then Mike Skinner, NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. 4 more packs to go. Be nice if we could pull a hit out of this. No guarantee that we will, but it's always fun to try to find something. Jimmy Johnson starts this pack off. Up next, Joe Nemechek during his days at Furniture Row Racing. Kyle Petty near the end of his Cup Series career. Oh wow, Nobel Prize. Who do we have here? Kyle Petty. Pretty cool little... again, this has that embossed feel. Humanitarian Award. Let's see what it says on the back. So I'll let you guys read that one. You can pause that if you want to. Greg Biffle, Roof Flaps. And Metamorphosis, Mark Martin. Getting ready to wrap this box up. Just got a few more packs to go. Again, it's a nice quality set by Press Pass. Like the design, pretty simple but effective. Plenty of room for drivers to sign the cards. They're not super high gloss, so they would sign really well. Denny Hamlin starts us off. Atomic number for Jimmy Johnson, 70. 70 consecutive weeks in the top 10 in points. Casey Mears. Lab Report, David Reagan. Anatomy of a Race Car, Richard Childress Racing. And of course, there you see that ridiculous 07 on the hood, and then they couldn't even do the stylized 0 and 7 of the Jack Daniels, which I just thought was silly. And then Jamie McMurray. 2 more packs. Making some good progress here. So we have Dale Earnhardt Jr. Nice combustion card. I think this particular subset looks really nice. The dark borders, the flames in the background, they just did a really nice job with that one. Bobby Labonte, Denny Hamlin, radiator air intake. Then we have a Casey Kane Kinetic Energy. Of course, he was driving for Budweiser, so that's why you have his logo and his name on the car versus a sponsor. Undiscovered Elements, Ricky Carmichael. There's one of the rookie cards we're looking for. And Metamorphosis, Tony Stewart. And our final pack of the day. This pack felt and looked slightly thicker than the rest of them. That doesn't mean anything, but at the end of the day, we can say we've opened, 9 packs of 2009 Press Pass Element? I've lost count, but we're going to start off with Jeff Gordon, 545 consecutive race starts. Jeff Gordon once again. Michael Waltrip. And we have a Lab Report, Kevin Harvick. So again, the pack just felt a little bit thicker. Nothing special in that one. Sam Hornish Jr. and Brian Claussen. Brian Claussen, no, that's not a rookie, because I believe his rookie's in 07 or 08. But yeah, Brian was lost his life in a sprint car crash in Bellevue, Iowa, I believe it was, in 2016, 2017, thereabouts. So he was, his NASCAR career didn't take off, but his open wheel career was certainly headed in the right direction that summer, as he was trying to run 200 races. And I believe at the time of his death, he was on like 116 or 125, and he was well on his way to running 200 races in that season, but, unfortunately, lost his life in a sprint car crash out at Bellevue, Iowa. But let's do a quick review of our inserts. Got a lot of Lab Report cards. We like those. Couple Kinetic Energies, Casey Kane. Dale Jr. is the other one that you'll see come up here. Nobel Prize, Kyle Petty. Another lab report. There's the Dale Jr. Kinetic Energy. The Missing Elements Mystery Contest. Again, I believe that is Jeff Gordon, based on the number of letters and just the stature, the body shape there in that picture, and Mark Martin. Then we did get 2 rookie cards, Ricky Carmichael and Joey Logano. So probably 2 of the better rookie cards you could pull out of this set. So anyway, thanks again for watching, everybody. Like I say, I'll have some videos up later today or maybe this evening from the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So hope you guys have a great rest of your Saturday and can enjoy all the racing action from Indianapolis this week on TV. Look forward to seeing you guys that are going to be there. Hope maybe I can run into a few of you down there. So thanks again for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. We will see you again tomorrow.